I found this Kris Jenner, Kylie Jenner blind item from 2015 that is so creepy, but I've never believed something more.
Sean Diddy Combs bringing some serious claims against the music mogul brought by his former longtime girlfriend.
Puffy might be the destination for anybody who's going nowhere. Nobody survived.
Kyle Marissa Roth, famous for spilling Hollywood's undercover secrets, has shockingly passed away. Her sudden death on April 15, 2024, left her fans in disbelief and sorrow. Once a fearless critic on social media, Kyle's voice fell silent after her account was banned, and now she's gone for good. As her family stays out of the spotlight, the buzz around her absence grows louder. How did this tragic event happen? Let us explore the last moments of this famous Hollywood whistleblower. The hidden struggles of fame. In the wake of Kyle's disappearance from social media, the celebrity rumor mill continues to spin wildly. Among the most talked about topics is Hailey Bieber, who is reportedly thinking about taking a break from her marriage to Justin Bieber. Close sources suggest that Hailey feels overwhelmed and needs some time alone to sort through her life. This piece of news highlights the intense pressure and scrutiny that celebrity relationships often endure, making personal struggles very public. Adding to the Bieber family drama, an old video of Justin Bieber has resurfaced, showing him in an uncomfortable situation when he was just 18 years old. The video, featuring an awkward encounter with Jenny McCarthy, has reignited discussions about how young celebrities are treated by the media and the public. Many people are now looking back with concern at the ways in which young stars are exploited for entertainment. These ongoing controversies shed light on the harsh realities of the entertainment industry, where personal hardships are frequently exposed and discussed by the public. The stories of these celebrities, dealing with personal issues while being constantly watched, reflect the tough environment that often comes with fame. Kyle Roth used to be a voice that brought some of these issues to light, and her passing is a significant loss to those who followed her for the inside scoop on Hollywood. Without her, the conversation lacks a critical voice that dared to speak out about the complexities and challenges faced by those in the limelight, making us all the more aware of the human stories behind the sensational headlines. For years, we've seen the cycle repeat. Celebrities like Diddy and Justin Bieber are embroiled in scandal, and yet it takes ages for anyone to really pay attention. These issues are often discussed in hushed tones until something so significant happens that the public can't ignore it any longer. This latest snippet of them discussing going to get some girls has resurfaced, bringing back to light the age-old issue of how the entertainment industry manages to overlook the troublesome behaviors of its stars. This isn't just about one or two celebrities getting caught in the act. It's a reflection of a larger problem where those with power in the entertainment world often evade accountability. Initial warnings about these celebrities were ignored. People knew there were issues with how young stars, like Bieber once was, were treated. Yet these early red flags were dismissed by many who feared that speaking up could harm their careers. Creators of blind items, those who publish anonymous reports about celebrity misconduct, have been flagging these issues for years. As the investigation into Hollywood scandals deepens, more links emerge, weaving a complex web of deceit and exploitation. Among the names that frequently surface is Robin Greenhill. She is suspected of being deeply involved in managing the more sinister operations within the industry. Accusations against her suggest she coordinated activities that many consider questionable, adding to the troubling narrative of misuse of power and exploitation that seems rampant in Hollywood. This connection not only complicates the existing story, but also highlights the darker underbelly of the entertainment world where power is often misused, casting shadows over the glitz and glamour typically associated with Hollywood. The realm of celebrity culture, tales of scandal are interlinked, pointing to systemic issues rather than isolated events. Each new revelation not only resurrects past grievances, but also highlights the widespread nature of these problems. The glamorous facade of celebrity life is peeled back to reveal a darker reality of manipulation and sometimes horrible intimate violence. The dialogue sparked by these scandals is essential. It goes beyond merely uncovering the incidents. It aims to cultivate a deeper understanding of the effects these dynamics have on those involved. The aspiration is that the pattern of delayed reactions and fleeting outrage will evolve into a continuous demand for reform. There's a push for the industry to be accountable not only during crises, but as an ongoing standard. The discussions around celebrity scandals transcend mere tabloid material. They represent a significant analysis of how society manages issues of power, privilege, and responsibility. Each narrative that emerges and each link that is identified contributes to a broader picture of the cultural and ethical landscape. A shift in perception and action is imperative, from the top executives to the general public. Recognizing the issue is a crucial initial step, yet true transformation will necessitate a joint effort to redefine societal norms within the spheres of fame and entertainment. The challenge extends beyond just voicing concerns. It involves sustaining this focus until meaningful changes are made. This might involve reevaluating support for these industries and advocating for greater transparency and accountability from those in leadership positions. Let's dive into how stars turn their personal lives into public shows. Hollywood's major chess games. J.Lo, for instance, is more than just a celebrity caught in the paparazzi's flash. She's an active participant in the narrative, controlling the story by feeding tidbits to the media. It's a tactical game where she provides the press with enough information to keep them coming back for more. She sets up well-timed appearances, ensuring they catch her looking her best, or at least trying to. Yet, despite her efforts, there's yet to be a truly compelling photo of her and her husband Ben Affleck, who often appears less than thrilled by the constant attention. Now, take 50 Cent, whose life seems to unfold like a dramatic series, ripe with conflict and confrontations that spill over into the digital world. His public outbursts are less about fatherly duties and more about personal grievances aired for the world to see. His ex, Daphne Joy, appears to have moved from being just another name in his past to leading her own network, a kind of empowerment, if one can call it that, or perhaps just a different flavor of the drama that once defined her life. It raises the question, was 50 Cent really unaware of the dynamics he was stepping into when he chose to have a child with her? Then there's the saga of Scooter Braun and his takeover of Hybe Corporation, the power behind BTS, one of K-pop's biggest names. Braun's ambitions seem to stretch far beyond simple management. He's positioning himself to reshape the band's future, potentially even tearing down what has made them a global phenomenon. The implications of his plans are vast, affecting not just BTS and their fans, but the music industry at large. This whirlwind of personal dramas and power plays, every figure from J.Lo to Braun manipulates their public image as skillfully as a chess player moves pieces on a board. They manage perceptions, craft narratives, and in some cases, reshape entire industries to their liking. It's a world where visibility is currency, and every public statement or appearance can be a strategic move or a defensive play, shaped to suit the needs and desires of the powerful. As these celebrities navigate their careers and personal lives, they not only manage their relationships with the media, but also engage in a deeper game of influence and manipulation. Their lives unfold under the watchful eyes of the public, where every action can lead to scrutiny or scandal. Yet, amidst this constant surveillance, they find ways to advance their interests, whether it's through strategic leaks to the press or calculated displays of personal life. In the end, the boundary between the personal and public becomes increasingly blurred, leaving us to wonder where the performance ends and the real life begins. The saga involving a rapper formerly known for maintaining relationships with underage girls only begins to uncover his questionable past. Now at 50, no longer in the music scene but rather commenting from the margins, he appears to believe that his wealth and ability to instill fear have kept his dubious history well hidden. Yet ongoing chatter, spurred by his own actions, keeps these stories alive. An influencer captures attention with posts that stir excitement and provoke intense discussions. Her knack for making followers feel included in her virtual world cleverly obscures her more strategic intentions behind a facade of openness and connection. A recent arrest at the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls throws a wrench into the operations there. A former employee faces serious allegations, causing concern among high-profile figures associated with the academy, including Oprah Winfrey and David Geffen. This scandal threatens to damage the institution's esteemed reputation. The pop culture scene is fraught with conflicts over copyright claims, with Jennifer Lopez currently at the heart of a heated debate. Social media accounts have been shut down and content creators silenced, all pointing fingers at J.Lo for allegedly using her legal power to block content that portrays her negatively. This situation has sparked widespread anger, as it is seen as part of a larger trend of celebrities manipulating their public images to harmful effects. Amid these heated debates, someone claims to have inside information on J.Lo's tactics, specifically her habit of alerting the paparazzi to her whereabouts to ensure she stays in the public eye. This claim stirs a mix of scorn and agreement across social platforms, complicating the narrative surrounding her public image. The discourse is further enriched by a male victim stepping forward, adding his voice to the discourse against the untouchable elites of the entertainment world. His claims, echoing others before him, point to a pattern of powerful figures using their influence to cover up their wrongdoings. Now, let's see how these stories mix, showing a web of challenges and defenses. The unseen trials of celebrity life. As these various controversies intertwine, a relentless cycle of allegations and defenses emerges, where the truth is as sought after as it is hard to grasp. Each participant in this ongoing drama plays multiple roles: critic, spectacle, actor, and audience, as they navigate the complex theater of public judgment and opinion. This continuous unfolding of events keeps the public captivated, as each new revelation invites more scrutiny and more debate, highlighting the intricate dance between public personas and their private actions. It seems that a famous rapper-producer regularly visits a particular website, not just for leisure, but also to pick up gossip and scandalous stories. There's talk that this practice has replaced traditional investigations for nearly 20 years, making this site a sort of unofficial confessional where celebrities admit their wrongdoings. Reports suggest that instead of going to the police, people have been sending tips about celebrity crimes to this website. Recently, several properties were searched by authorities, potentially confirming some of the anonymous tips previously dismissed as mere rumors. Delving further into the shadowy aspects of celebrity life, there are stories about a figure known as Mr. Freakoff, a name that has become synonymous with scandal. He is reportedly not the only one with unusual demands. In London, he is said to be joined by others, including a British rapper known for his tough persona and a socialite with a star in his name, in seeking out straight men. These men are offered large sums to stay quiet about these encounters, especially important since they have girlfriends and are known to be straight in public. This underground network of secretive meetings seems to be overlooked by some very influential people, like 50, a powerful rapper who uses what he knows to ridicule those involved. His mockery is feared, as those he targets are too intimidated by the potential exposure to fight back. Concerns have also been raised within the circle of a well-known televangelist, who, despite warnings, has continued associations with Mr. Freakoff. Some who claim to know more about his private life have even given him the nickname General High Booty, suggesting hidden behaviors that would shock the public. The web of these tales grows ever denser, sketching out a dark picture of an elite world where silence is bought and paid for, and where personal lives are commodities. As more of these stories come to light, they reveal the pressures and hidden realities faced by those in the limelight, leaving a whisper trail that's hard to ignore. This clandestine culture shows no signs of being exposed, as those involved go to great lengths to protect their private lives from becoming public spectacle. The glittering world of celebrities, tales of drama and scandal are more common than you might think. Consider Diddy, nicknamed Mr. Freakoff, a name that tells you he's no stranger to outrageous parties and the spotlight. His life seems pulled from a drama series, full of splashy headlines and whispers among the elite. Let's dive into one particular story from March 4th. Young Miami, who's dating a somewhat infamous rapper tangled up in a recent lawsuit, suddenly started selling her stuff online. Word on the street is that Diddy, who had been supporting her financially, abruptly cut her off. Within a mere 3 weeks, young Miami shifted from living the high life to selling her possessions on the internet. Meanwhile, Diddy was reportedly busy moving his money to offshore accounts, securing his wealth and leaving young Miami to fend for herself. This financial turmoil was only part of the unfolding drama. In a revealing video clip, Young Miami dropped some big names: Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Simon Cowell, and Ryan Seacrest. Tragically, she was later found dead under unclear circumstances, her last words casting a shadow over her connections with these celebrities. An era where digital landscapes reign supreme, the fleeting nature of online content is a vivid illustration of its inherent delicacy. Even though the internet boasts an immense capacity for storage, it is still a domain controlled by a select few. There are significant doubts about the truthfulness of the stories told through this digital medium. How complete are these narratives? Often the public is presented with a version of events that has been carefully shaped. Details may be left out, altered, or sometimes completely made up. This selective curation shapes the public's understanding, sometimes obscuring the full picture and leaving many to wonder about the reality behind the digital veil. As digital landscapes continue to evolve, the questions about their transparency and the integrity of their content only grow more profound. These stories reveal a darker side to celebrity life, far from the glamorous parties and red carpets. They show a world where personal connections often have a price and where the shiny exterior can hide struggles and crises. It's clear that celebrities like Diddy and Young Miami navigate a complex landscape where their fortunes can change faster than you might expect. One day, they're at the center of attention, hosting lavish parties. The next, they might find themselves isolated or scrambling to maintain their lifestyles. This narrative gives us a peek behind the curtain of celebrity culture, where every smile and wave at the camera might mask deeper stories of pressure, loneliness, and drastic falls from grace. It's a reminder that the world of the rich and famous isn't always as enviable as it seems. The pressures of public life can lead to drastic decisions, like cutting off a partner financially or moving wealth to avoid repercussions, showing just how quickly things can turn sour in the pursuit of maintaining an image. Next, we look at how celebrities face big choices during tough times. The strategic deletions of fame. As the clock ticked from 2013 to 2014 on New Year's Eve, Diddy hosted a grand party that garnered significant attention in the media. The event, brimming with celebrities, was well documented, with links to Beyoncé's Instagram capturing her revelry. However, those Instagram posts have since vanished. When I initially explored this topic in early March from my main account, I already noticed the absence of these posts. Beyoncé's posts that offered glimpses into that festive evening have been methodically deleted, erasing certain aspects of digital history. Is it an intentional effort to reshape the memory of that night, or perhaps a strategy to protect privacy? The idea of the internet as a permanent archive is challenged when content can disappear so effortlessly. The issue extends beyond privacy concerns. It suggests a larger trend of managing how celebrity images are maintained online, ensuring no unfavorable content remains. This cleanup of digital footprints influences how the public recalls certain events and figures, presenting a controlled and often sanitized online image. This scenario isn't limited to Beyoncé or Diddy. It mirrors a broader pattern where only a curated version of celebrities' lives is accessible to the public. The intrigue intensifies when considering the implications of such deletions. Erasing digital history piques curiosity and sparks discussions among fans and followers, making deletion a potent tool in digital strategy. This allows celebrities and their teams to partially rewrite their public narratives. In an era dominated by digital realms, the ephemeral nature of online content stands as a stark reminder of its fragility. Despite the internet's vast memory, it is controlled by a select few, casting doubts on the reliability and authenticity of the information it holds. Questions about the completeness and accuracy of online narratives persist. How thorough are these digital stories? The public typically receives a carefully curated version of events, with certain details polished, omitted, or sometimes completely made up. Losing my main account, which tracks such changes, adds to the frustration. It's akin to losing a vital tool that helped monitor these digital transformations, like attempting to solve a puzzle with pieces missing. This situation highlights a broader issue within celebrity culture and social media. Celebrities, or their handlers, dictate what the public sees, often showcasing a life that appears more glamorous and flawless than it might actually be. This manipulation of public perception isn't new, but social media offers new tools and a broader scope, facilitating the portrayal of a life filled with uninterrupted glamour while concealing the mundane or undesirable aspects. In the realm of celebrity culture, the insights into the lives of the famous are meticulously curated. The public receives a selective view, tailored and refined for public consumption. These portrayals might not always reflect the complete truth, but instead offer a constructed image designed to captivate and engage audiences. By presenting such edited versions of their lives, celebrities maintain relevance and continue to generate public interest. This strategy ensures that the reality behind their public personas remains partially concealed, specifically crafted for the viewers. Thus, what people often perceive as the real lives of these celebrities is, in fact, a version of reality artfully designed to entertain and engage. Everything was captured in real time, and it was odd to see that all of Beyoncé posts from Diddy's big party were suddenly gone. It was as if she had never been there, with no photos or videos left online. This digital disappearance was puzzling and raised questions about what was going on behind the scenes. Then the conversation shifted to another high-profile no-show, Jay-Z Made in America Festival. For the second year running, this major music event, which usually lights up Philadelphia every Labor Day weekend, was canceled. The reasons given were somewhat unexpected, yet bluntly realistic. Sources close to Jay-Z suggested that the rap mogul had concerns about potential legal issues. He thought it likely he might be in prison by the time the festival was supposed to start. This straightforward reasoning opened up a flood of speculation and concern within the music industry. It highlighted how even celebrities have to navigate the unpredictability of legal entanglements. The decision to cancel the festival didn't just come out of nowhere. It hinted at deeper issues or perhaps a strategic choice to steer clear of public attention during a critical time. Maybe there was more to the story, with Jay-Z possibly trying to manage the situation more discreetly. Once a beacon of music and cultural celebration, the Made in America Festival's absence for another year spoke volumes about the challenges its creator faced. While cancellations of big events aren't new, this particular situation stirred discussions about what it might mean for the future of such events. The festival's quiet removal from the year's calendar was coupled with whispers about what could be troubling one of music's biggest names. This move not only affected fans, but also sent a message to the industry about the impact of personal issues on professional lives. Meanwhile, the complete removal of Beyoncé's presence from an event as documented as Diddy's party was a clear example of how celebrities can control their image. It seemed an intentional effort to maintain a certain public narrative, ensuring that the public only sees what celebrities want them to see. Moving on, we examine the tough decisions behind the celebrities' public and private lives. The lost battle beyond the bright lights. This ongoing story of Jay-Z and his festival cancellation, mixed with Beyoncé's photo disappearance, offers a look into how celebrities deal with problems. They often have to make tough decisions about their careers and public image, balancing their personal lives against their public personas. These incidents reveal the delicate dance of maintaining fame and personal integrity in the spotlight. As these situations unfold, they peel back the curtain on the less glamorous side of celebrity life, showing the practical and often difficult choices faced by those in the public eye. Jay-Z might be looking at a stint in jail, considering he just canceled his festival. Let's set that aside for now to delve into the complex legal troubles surrounding Diddy, who has been humorously nicknamed Mr. Booty Grabber due to recent lawsuits. One of the key figures in these legal proceedings is Lil Rod, a man who has bravely come forward with his lawsuit against Diddy. While he's currently the only one in the public eye, there are hints that others may have similar complaints but haven't yet stepped forward. The drama deepens with allegations that extend beyond individual complaints to include strategic attempts at cleaning up a spoiled image. After being sued by a singer, Diddy allegedly tried to improve his public image by associating himself with T.D. Jakes, a well-known televangelist. The producer's lawsuit argues that Diddy's move to partner with a religious figure was not a genuine turn to faith, but a calculated attempt to restore his public image amidst legal troubles. These lawsuits uncover not just the personal failings of a music mogul, but also his efforts to manipulate public perception. The use of a religious figure in an attempt to counteract negative publicity highlights a cynical strategy to sway public opinion. The legal entanglements reveal a complex battle not only in courtrooms, but in the court of public opinion, where Diddy and others like him fight to maintain their status and control narratives. These situations, the pursuit of justice intertwines with the complex challenge of managing reputations amid scandal. The presence of high-profile individuals such as TD Jakes adds layers of complexity to public perception, blurring the boundaries between personal integrity and public manipulation. This intermingling of secular and sacred elements in Diddy's approach highlights a sophisticated level of strategic planning that transcends simple legal defense. It ventures into the territory of image crafting and legacy management. Each new lawsuit and allegation peels back layers of the public images that celebrities like Diddy cultivate, showing the lengths to which they will go to protect their status. The ongoing legal battles, while centered on specific grievances, are part of a larger narrative about power, fame, and the lengths to which public figures will go to protect their image in an ever-watchful public eye. As more details emerge, the public gets a fuller picture of the challenges and machinations behind the glamorous facades of celebrity life. Why was he so confident that the televangelist would put his own reputation on the line to help him? The answer is hidden within unauthorized recordings and his intricate knowledge about his daughter's controversial adoption. This isn't just about rumors, it's about holding power over someone else. Listen to what TD Jakes might suggest. Save yourself. You've got nothing to tidy up. But the reality is that everything has already been exposed. Now think about Simon Cowell, often talked about in circles where reputations can be built or destroyed over a single conversation. Like Diddy, known for their extravagant social lives, Simon holds a significant place in an industry where scandal is never far away. Cowell, known for his blunt criticism and harsh assessments, is now restless at night, troubled by whispers that suggest he might be the next target. Will he be the next to face a wave of public scrutiny that could dismantle the image he has so meticulously crafted? The complex networks where the wealthy and influential operate, every piece of information is crucial for survival. These individuals, leaders in their respective domains, are well aware of what's at stake. They engage in a complex game where each move is thoroughly planned, yet they also need to watch for any adversary lurking in the shadows. As the audience eagerly anticipates the next scandal, these figures strategize to stay ahead, fully aware that a single revelation could lead to their downfall. The manipulation of information, the careful crafting of public personas, and the constant threat of exposure create a precarious existence for these high-profile individuals. They navigate their lives and careers with a mixture of caution and boldness, always mindful of the delicate balance between power and vulnerability. In this world, alliances are fluid, and trust is rare. Every interaction is a potential trap, and every friendship is measured against potential risks and gains. As the stakes grow, so does the complexity of their interactions, weaving a dense tapestry of intrigue and strategic maneuvering, all aimed at maintaining their positions and preventing their potential ruin. So let's look into the complicated situation involving Simon Cowell, someone watched closely not just for his actions, but also for his inactions, like not stopping a harmful radio executive, Ryan Seacrest, from exploiting contestants. This same man played a big part in starting the boy band The Wanted, whose popular song, Glad You Came, might sound a bit questionable given the context. And if that isn't enough to catch your attention, consider the gossip about Diddy that filled the headlines in March 2024. Ending with a police raid on 3 of his homes on March 25th. You'd think Jennifer Lopez might have something to say about all this drama. It's not about her singing now, it's about speaking out when things get serious. With people talking more and more about things once only whispered in back rooms, thanks to those who dare to bring tough issues into the open. Then there's the charity event aimed at getting mosquito nets for Africa, a good cause that seems overshadowed by the celebrity mess. The event is set to be an annual thing, focusing on real problems like the life-threatening danger of a simple mosquito bite in parts of Africa. Don't overlook the party in 2000 hosted by Diddy and the late Kobe Bryant, where Diddy seemed to live in a bubble where he felt untouchable. Yet, his recent legal issues serve as a reminder that the law spares no one, no matter how rich or famous they might be. And there's the case of Kyle, a well-known personality who suddenly stopped posting, leaving her fans to mourn and speculate under her last updates. Her sudden absence and the ongoing tribute to her suggest a disturbing trend, with her followers trying to piece together what happened to her. As these stories continue to develop, it's clear that the celebrity world's shine often hides more complex and sometimes darker realities. The more you look, the more you see how fame can mask the real struggles and challenges lurking behind the public facade. Is the price of fame truly worth the personal cost? Share your thoughts below, like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's hidden truths.